Samsung recently unveiled its latest range of Galaxy A smartphones, and this device, the Galaxy A72, is the range-topping device in the series. I've been using it for a few days now, and if Samsung priced this phone right, it could just be a winner for the Korean phone maker. And this is our hands-on of the Galaxy A72. Now, one of the main appeals of the Galaxy A72 has to be its 6.7-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display with a fast 90Hz refresh rate. Granted, there are a lot of other mid-range smartphones that offers an even faster display, such as the Redmi Note 10 Pro's 120Hz display, but a fast refresh rate is just half of the equation. The panel quality is also equally important, if not even more important, if you think about it. And in the case of the Galaxy A72, it has a very bright panel. According to Samsung, it has a peak brightness of 800 nits, which is something that many other mid-range smartphones do not offer. In that sense, the Galaxy A72's combination of a relatively fast 90Hz refresh rate and good quality panel is unique to this phone because although other phones offer higher refresh rate, the panel quality leaves much to be desired. And then there is the quad camera system of the Galaxy A72, which is actually quite sophisticated. It has a 64-megapixel primary sensor, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, an 8-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom, as well as a 5-megapixel depth camera. Overall, these four sensors allow the Galaxy A72 to take some really good-looking shots. Granted, I've only taken a few pictures with this device, but it does seem to offer pretty good performance even in low light conditions. It has decent detail preservation, good dynamic range, and the shooting experience is a little bit sluggish in low light conditions, but it's acceptable, especially for a mid-range smartphone. I do need to put it through its paces a lot more to get a feel for the actual camera performance, but so far it is very promising. Another unique feature of the Galaxy A72 that is not found on other mid-range smartphones is the IP67 rating. This allows the phone to be submerged to a certain extent, so you can wash it if you feel like it needs to be washed. And the fact that you just cannot do this with many other smartphones in this price range especially is a very good reason to get the A72, in my opinion. However, while it's great that this phone has an IP67 chassis, the build quality itself is not that good. I love the fact that the back cover has a matte finish because it feels much better than a glossy one, but the plastic frame of the phone just doesn't inspire confidence. Yes, this is a mid-range smartphone, so there's only so much that we can expect out of a device at this price point. So I will probably just put on a case and not bother about the slightly not so nice build quality. Yeah. In the performance department, the Galaxy A72 is powered by an octa-core processor, and while Samsung did not reveal what exactly is under the hood, it is very likely the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset. Overall, this processor offers a reasonably good level of performance. It feels fast and snappy, and it does struggle a little bit when I play Genshin Impact on this phone, but I mean, even flagship smartphones struggle to run that game well, and the fact that it is playable on this phone says quite a bit about the graphic performance of this chipset, which is good enough, in my opinion. Last but not least is the battery life of the Galaxy A72. As I've said before, I've only used this phone for a few days now, but the 5000 mAh battery seems to be able to deliver a very good level of battery life. I will need to put the battery life of this phone to the test a little bit more, but as far as I can tell right now, I should have no issue at all to get a day's worth of battery life out of this device, and that's good. I mean, what else can you ask for? All in all, the Samsung Galaxy A72 looks to be a promising mid-range smartphone with a good feature set. But the problem here is Samsung Malaysia has not revealed the retail price of this phone yet. If it is priced close to its predecessor, the Galaxy A71, which retailed at 1,799 ringgit, this could be a good option for those who are looking to get a device below the 2,000 ringgit price point. Hopefully, the Galaxy A72 will not break into the 2,000 ringgit price point because at that price range, you have a lot of other options, including flagship class devices. And that is it for this hands-on of the Samsung Galaxy A72. Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and always stay tuned for more good stuff to come here on this channel and nextwave.com.